Hello people, welcome to the Filthy Bathroom. I'm the Squadman. It's been a long time no see. Sorry for the hiatus, haven't had any room on my phone, but I'm going to change that. If this doesn't work, I'll do some sit downs with the laptop like I did when I first started this channel. Anyway, I got to be somewhere right away, so with no further ado, let's get the show on the road. Excuse me. Oh, so not much changing in my life since we last saw each other, but anyway, let's get this going. I soaked my face with face cloth, about 30 seconds, and yeah, I don't know how much memory is going to be on this phone. Probably not a lot. This will probably be a very short video that stops midway like the last one. Hopefully some of you people are still subscribed. Hopefully some of you people are looking forward to hearing from me. Anyway, I'm gonna get the blade, brand new blade. Make it nice and wet. Ooh, what have I done? I don't know if the shaving cream's any good. But yeah, I've been busy. Enjoying my summer, working, all that jazz. Not much to add. I'm studying Spanish again. I spent countless hours studying Spanish in the past, but since I had nobody to speak with, it was an exercise in futility. My Korean used to be pretty good and my French was pretty good, but alas, there's nobody to speak with. Both have suffered immensely and ultimately went by the way of the wayside. I mean, there's only so many hours in the day. There's only so much free time that you can devote to leisure and hobbies, and studying languages is a good hobby, but it's a lot of work, and if you don't have anybody to speak with, it gets to the point where, you know, if you're reading a book and you read the same page over and over and you're like, did I already read that? Or nothing's sinking in. And it got that way with the languages. I'd study Korean for a while. I'd get to the point where I wasn't absorbing anything, and then I would switch to French, and then I'd get to the point where that wouldn't get absorbed. And then I'd switch to Spanish, and all around the circle I'd continue that way. And I had a job where I could listen to language tapes many hours a week and things like that. But anyway, I spent many hours, and then I'd meet a Spanish speaker or a French speaker or something. Though I can understand, I found it very difficult to produce. Old Korean friends that I used to be in touch with would talk to me, and the first thing they'd say is, oh my God, your Korean has gotten terrible. I don't know if many of you know, I lived in South Korea for 8 years, and I spent an awful lot of time studying and trying to learn the language. This was pre-internet days, and books was basically all I had, and friends if they would help me. But of course, most of the Koreans just want to practice their English, so it's very difficult. I would speak Korean, they'd answer me in English. It got to the point where I'd have to say, look, I'm Russian, I'm French, I don't speak English. They didn't believe me, of course, but when I said that, kind of forced their hand to actually speak to me in Korean. And they didn't like that very much. And Korea was an interesting place in that, if I was in France or Quebec or something and I made a mistake with my French, people would correct you, especially Spanish speakers. Spanish speakers are very good with that. And, they'd help you out, but Korean speakers, if you made mistakes, they'd just tell you how wonderful your Korean was. They'd never correct you. So you could be making the same mistake for years with the same people, and they'd never correct you. You'd never learn. The only way you could learn is from books, or if you met what we were known as Westerners or foreigners who knew more Korean than you did, or you just ultimately figure it out on your own through a lot of trial and error and needless work. But anyway, there's a guy at work now. He is a native Spanish speaker, and he was tickled pink that I could speak a little Spanish. So he wants to converse with me in Spanish every opportunity we get. So I've taken to studying Spanish again, and hopefully he stays interested in helping me, and I think with somebody to converse with and all that, I'll actually learn a lot better. So that's new. And if not, I'll just put it aside and get back to art. Anyway, those of you who know, one of my rental properties has been totally destroyed, and as a result, it's been vacant for a god-awful time, and anyway, it's caused me nothing but grief for a very long time, but work's being done. I hope to either rent or sell the place, hopefully next month. That would be nice. I would sell it if I knew what to do with any money, but I wouldn't know where to invest money or what to do with money if I found myself with some money. I mean, yes, I got to get rid of some debts and things like that, but I also got to get this money working for me, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but once the house is all fixed up and looking nice and ready to sell or rent, I would really like to sell it because eventually it's going to get beaten down again. And then I'm going to regret not selling it, and then I'm going to have to go through all of this again, and I'm going to say, why the heck didn't I just sell it last time? But anyway, I might be forced to keep it for other reasons. All right, the shave looks like it's done. You guys are still seeing this. Let's see how I look. Let's see how I look. Ooh la la, ooh la la, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just realized I don't have a towel. No towel, so I think I'll use my t-shirt. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get a haircut soon too. I don't think I'll have time to do that on this, but maybe I will. T-shirt, yuck. Oh well, what are you gonna do? All right, well, this shave actually turned out pretty good. I give that a solid 8 out of 10, and lo and behold, I look 8 years younger. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Sorry I haven't seen you in a while. The dogs are calling. Oh, Danny boy, the dogs are... Anyway, who loves you, baby? This guy. Remember, you're somebody's favorite person in this world. Probably mine. So till next time, love you, and hasta luego.